I was really a failure, like really, 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 really a failure. Like I dropped out of college to make music, but then I stopped making music. I mean, like really like just, like not even an epic failure, just sort of like a sad, pathetic failure, just like kind of a real epic failure you could get behind. Like I tried this big thing and it failed and I lost everything. No, I just kind of like frittered my years away doing nothing and being in dead-end relationships and dead-end bands and stuff.
Done.
My life is not at all going the way I wanted it to go. Like, this is not what I expected. I was always the youngest guy. So, I don't know, I was pretty disappointed with myself, and I kind of just went to therapy, basically, with an amazing person who, and I was just like, I'm not good at my life. I'm just bad at it, and I don't care what it is. I don't care what you tell me. Like I just want to not do this anymore. I just need to do something else. And I started just being, like, realizing how I was lazy, but lazy never felt right when I heard that. When I said that to myself, I was like, you're lazy. It wasn't that I was lazy, I was just really afraid. I was really afraid of failing. All my life I'd been precocious, and like I was like, you know, I was supposed to be smart, and I was supposed to be creative. And I think hearing those things makes you scared that you're going to do something stupid or do something uninteresting, and no one will see you as smart or creative anymore. I've never been given any credit for being hardworking or being, you know, diligent or anything. And so all my credits were based in these like attributes that I had no control over. Like, oh, it was, you know, it's like being tall. Like, congratulations, you're tall. It's nothing you can even get excited about. So I realized that I'd kind of like been so afraid of failing and looking bad that I didn't do anything, that I just did nothing, you know, and I could claim some sort of safety in doing nothing. But then I decided, look, that's pathetic, and I need to work against all of my instincts and start doing things. So that's where, you know, I started a record company, built a new studio, and I started becoming aggressive and started like engaging culture, which was fun. I'd never like really engaged culture. I'd always been like if there's a bunch of people in New York City who like seemed cool, I would just like be sour grapes about it. I'd be very like, I don't want to go to that place, it's lame, all this, you know, those people, and they all think they're so cool. And I'd just be like really bitter. And I decided, look, why don't I just go and see if the 10% of those people are fun, just like every other 10, you know, like 10% of every group of people are pretty all right, you know. 90% of most groups of people are kind of terrible, but like 10%. So I started going to different types of things and meeting different people, and like started throwing parties, and all of a sudden I was kind of cool, which you know, I'd never been in New York. I've just always been like a total, not even an outsider, just like sort of a nobody, like just sort of invisible, like sad, kind of shy. And all of a sudden I was DJing, and I felt cool, and I threw parties. It felt really dense and really like easy to write from, like easy to make something from. And so I made that song, and everybody thought it was terrible. I remember playing it for people, and they would be like, they'd give you this face, like, You know, like kind of like they don't want to say anything, and then ask you about like technical things, like, oh, what are the drums? And you're like, okay, you don't like this.